landscaping, but really didn't pull us out of the drought at all.
Right, still in that exceptional drought, and we'll show that to you later on tonight at 11. We'll put up that graphic on the screen so you can see what we're talking about county by county, but we have seen those numbers go up. We did show that at 11 last night. Santa Barbara now above 40% for the rainy season, and Santa Maria a little bit higher as well, now around 33%, whereas last week both those areas were down a few percentage points. So heading in the right direction. It's been a little bit better in the spring versus what we saw in the drier months of December, January, and February, which typically are the wettest months for us here in southwestern California. Tonight, live look in Santa Barbara, still seeing some clouds and sunshine out there as we head beyond the 6 o'clock hour towards the bottom of the hour. Right now in Santa Barbara, it's 58 degrees, 58 in San Luis Obispo, 57 currently in Lompoc, and now down into the low 60s for our friends in Ventura. How about those daytime highs? Well, earlier this afternoon, as expected, a little warmer than what we showed you yesterday, and that is because we saw some quieter conditions. The atmosphere stabilized out there with some more sunshine. It did allow temps to warm into the mid-60s in Santa Barbara. 67 this afternoon in Ventura and Ojai, 65 in Paso, and 66 this afternoon in Santa Maria. Looking out there at the satellite radar composite, no rain to speak of, but a lot of cloud cover is increasing, and this is part of that weather system that's going to roll through the area as we head towards tomorrow. We'll stop your futurecast tomorrow morning at 8:30. That's the front just offshore, but notice how it really falls apart. This system not really that well organized, and it's going to be moving at a pretty good clip. So I think Santa Barbara, Ventura, we stay dry, but around Santa Maria, San Luis Obispo, there could be a few sprinkles out there as we head towards tomorrow afternoon. Looking up to the north, the front looking pretty good out there for the time being, but again, it is expected to weaken quite a bit. It's going to be a rather weak system as it rolls through the area during the day tomorrow. Dry on the southern half of the viewing area, maybe a few sprinkles out there across northern sections, and then by the weekend, we are tracking some big changes. High pressure builds in. That allows for temperatures to warm up in a big way, and by next week, that warm up really picks up some momentum. We are talking about widespread 80s in that forecast by as early as Monday. Before we get there, Friday ends on a sort of cool and cloudy note with temperatures really not changing all that much from what we showed you today and still below average in most areas. Low to mid 60s across the central coast tomorrow. We'll see a high of around 63 degrees at Atascadero and San Luis Obispo, 60 in Apomo, 62 in AG with some 60s out there as well to the south in Ventura County. Looking at the 7-day forecast city by city, Santa Barbara, it's dry through the duration, but look at those warming temperatures as we head into the weekend. We're in the 70s, and then by early next week, a few days of 80-degree plus temperatures. Going to feel a lot like summer out there by early next week. Ventura 7-day forecast, cool and cloudy tomorrow, and then some more mild temps as we head into Saturday and Sunday. Lompoc 60s through Saturday, but temperatures here warming into the 70s by Sunday, and finally in Santa Ynez, maybe a few sprinkles out there tomorrow, but then a nice weekend ahead. Looking
warm
good.
Up. All right.
I love having two seasons.